Welcome, everybody. Hope everybody is doing well. Had a beautiful weekend. We're back Mondays, just like we have been in the last, couple months now. Every Monday we go live at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time just to bring you guys more value on what the gurus do not teach. Tonight's going to be a special episode. Actually, I'm bringing it out of a playbook from our current roadmap, our basically our inner circle program, in a sense. And so with that being said, I hope you guys have your pens and paper available, and we will be working through the handbook tonight. Now, this is a handbook that is inside of our higher ticket program. So I'm bringing a lot of value to you guys tonight. Now, when I refer to the handbook, just know that the material is inside of our other course, but I will be explaining to you guys as best as possible. So if I can get a hashtag live, hashtag replay, if you guys are catching this on the live, just go ahead and throw a hashtag live in there. And if you're catching it on the replay, hashtag replay. What's going on, Trevor? What's going on, Donna? I see you guys out there. As we're slowly gaining traction, we have some new individuals going to pop in tonight. But it is the 10K and 90-day action plan. Now, if you guys are currently inside of our course, this is something that you guys should be living and drinking and basically bleeding by 100%. Can everybody hear me okay? Give me a hashtag yes if you can, and we'll go ahead and get this cracking. Facebook user, I see you. If you guys would like, I notice a lot of individuals or some individuals right now are commenting hashtag live. If you would please go to streamyard.com/Facebook and go ahead and just say accept so we can actually see you guys inside of here. And I know we had a couple individuals. I believe Sam was one of them. If Sam, you're out there right now, welcome to the Facebook, my brother. So tonight we're going to be talking about 10K and 90-day action plan. It is inside of our roadmap course. It is a higher ticket course, but we're bringing it to you guys just for you guys to understand of what is actually inside of the roadmap and what does it actually take to hit $10,000 in 90 days. Now, as I go through this, it may sound a little strenuous, but it's not. It's only working off of 3 hours each day in our businesses. And we live and breathe by this schedule right here, right? 3 hours, 180 minutes to have success in your business. And if you're maybe thinking about another program, or if you've jumped into other programs and you're not finding success, tonight would be the night to have your pens and paper available. What's up, Robert? I see you, my brother. Hope everybody is doing well. If you're just jumping in, go ahead and hashtag live, hashtag replay, if you guys would, please. So without further ado, I'm going to jump into the slides, as there's many slides to go through tonight. Not a whole bunch, but please put all of the distractions away. All your phones, if you have kids, try to put them away if you can, and pull out a pen and paper, right? Super important. You guys take notes on this stuff because it's valued information 100%. And again, I hope you guys are having a blessed Monday and you guys had a great weekend. So if you guys did not know, ClickFunnels is coming up, the FHL event. And if you guys are coming to the FHL event, please let us know because I would like to connect with you guys when we get there. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the 10K and 90-day action plan. So once more, please pull out your pens and paper. If you guys are seeing this right now, hashtag live, hashtag replay on the replay. You guys can always catch it. We are currently live on YouTube. We're currently live in Barb's group. We're currently live in the 12-day masterclass, and we're currently live in the Roadmap to Success big Facebook group. So this is the 10K and 90-day action plan. And I know what you guys might be thinking. This is a bold claim to say that a simple guide like this, right here with all 30 pages in it, can actually get you or make you $10,000 in 1 month. And that's absolutely true. So take all of those limiting beliefs away, because this is a bold statement, but we live by it and breathe by it. We have so many students achieving this success utilizing this plan here and this schedule right here. All right. So, however, this bold claim is backed up by years of research and after testing and implementing day in and day out. And I went down that rabbit hole for about, 6-7 months, right? Trying to find the right answers. And I could not figure them out until I found the right mentor to teach me on what I know. My name is Eric Forner, and I own Passive Income Blueprints. And we took the best out of the strategies from our mentors, from all the courses we purchased in the past, and we put it all together for you here today. So these are the same strategies that we use to grow PIB, and we're using these strategies as we speak right now. When you guys probably got the email, when you guys possibly seen a post on Facebook, and you guys found this Facebook group, we use these strategies day in and day out. They're the same strategies that our students use to double their full-time paycheck or full-time income and actually surpasses their paychecks by utilizing this strategy right here. You guys are going to learn. So can I get a hashtag pen and paper inside of the comments? I want to make sure you guys are taking notes. It's super important you're taking notes and we're paying attention. So please put all distractions away. Now, this simple plan will not only be enough for you to succeed, but we can give you the resources to grow your business. But those assets are just a tool, right? So we can have all the information up here we want. We can go to every training. We think another training course is going to give us the success. But ultimately, if we're not putting into action what we learn each and every day, we're going to forget it. We're not going to know if it's working or not. So it's up to you guys to use these tools. I go live all the time, every single Monday. We have a 5-day challenge coming up. We go live a lot to give you guys the information and the tools. But if you're not utilizing the tools, you're not going to have success. The same way as a business will not grow if you don't put in the work. All right. So I need you guys to pay attention, right? It's not about just showing up. That's great. I love you guys showing up, but we don't give you awards for just showing up. We give you awards for taking action because we reward action takers inside Passive Income Blueprint. So stay consistent, implement what you learn every single day, right? Your business will run like a business if you treat it like one. If you don't treat your business like a business, it's going to be a side hustle. It's going to be a hobby, right? It's going to be something that's going to pass some time and you might find success and you might not. But if we think about your business as a business in a whole, follow the strategic, simple implementations that I give you, you will have success in your business. I promise you, but we have to make sure you're implementing the strategies as we go through this journey. So every step must be completed every day to reach $10,000 in your business. You guys have a pen and paper. I see hashtag pen and paper. Perfect. You guys are going to get great value out of this. Trevor, please take action. Everyone. Anthony, I see you, brother. Robert, Donna, all of you guys, please take action on what I'm teaching you guys today. So give up Netflix and the weekend parties for the next 90 days if you truly want to build a 5-figure business. Are you guys ready to give up Netflix? Put hashtag Netflix in the comments below. If you're ready to give up Netflix, give up all of the other things that stop you from moving in your tracks, right? All those things that pop up during the week. Oh, a football game or whatever it may be, right? Let's focus on what's in front of us each and every day, apply our 3-hour schedule, and apply this 10K in 90-day action plan. Because I promise you, you guys will have success as long as you follow the process 100%. So the most important task is starting conversations in the DMs. I want you guys to start conversations each and every day. Who out there is starting conversations? At least 3 conversations a day. I want it to be 10, but if you guys can comment right now, if you guys have a business and you're not starting some type of conversation, right? People won't start chasing you until you figure out the process of when people will actually recognize who you are as an authority, right? So give up everything. Give up everything for the next 90 days and find out what happens. If we're starting conversations, we're engaging, people will know we're out there. Posting multiple pieces of content consistently that takes your audience through the buyer's journey. We're going to talk about the buyer's journey today and building testimonials, building case studies, right? Nobody knows we're out there, that we have all this information, this knowledge, if we're not putting ourselves out there. And also drive people towards free trainings. Now, if you don't have a free training, then drive that traffic to whatever community you're in and bring them to these free trainings. Bring them here to experience what you guys are experiencing. Now, when you guys are in the driver's seat and you guys are, you know what, I'm ready to build my own training, my own free training. I'm ready to build my Facebook group. Eric, I want to do what you're doing because it's working. Well, then we can actually see money generating activities as they unfold, truly do, right? And then also with that being said, be on multiple platforms. If you're stuck on one platform, we need to diversify our skill set. We need to diversify because some people resonate with, say, TikTok or Instagram, but they can't figure out Facebook, right? They just don't fit into Facebook. Well, if you're good at TikTok and Instagram, that's where you should be, right? Not just on one social media platform. And you should not be showing up to trainings just to show up and not implement, right? It happens each and every day. And I see it so much in the market through my market research. And I realize, hey, people have the tools, but they're not implementing what they're learning. And that's a huge problem. And we're going to get through that today. So if you guys need to go live 3 times per week, at least, if you have the capabilities to go live on some kind of platform. Now, you can go live on Instagram whenever you want. You can go live on Facebook whenever you want. You do not have to have 1,000 followers. Another thing is read 1 chapter of a book, at least 15 pages each and every day. Now, here's 3 three books that I recommend. Number one is Happy Pocket Full of Money. Number two is Slight Edge, and that's going to get you on your schedule and your time. And we only have to improve 2% each day. And the third one is Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Now, if I were to start in order, I would start with Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I would go to Happy Pocket Full of Money, and then I would read Slight Edge. All right. Slight Edge is by Jeff Olson. Happy Pocket Full of Money is by Christine. I think it is David Gangidi. I think it is right here. This is the book right here. And then you have Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Yamasaki. I always say Kawasaki, but Robert Yamasaki, I think it is. And then daily programming, right? Let's listen to the daily program. What's going to actually influence us while we sleep? Now, through our course inside the roadmap, I have it's a nightly reprogramming mindset stuff when you listen to it when you're sleeping, actually. And it's going to help you think about abundance. It's going to help you pre-frame your day when you wake up in that next morning. And then help 2 people each week for free. That's going to help you build up those case studies and testimonials. Now, we're going to walk through the next 90 days and how it unfolds for you guys and what I expect from you to achieve the 10K 90-day action plan. Now, day one, all right, whatever it may be, whatever kind of course you're currently in, I expect you to figure out your course introduction, right? Go through the course introduction and map out a daily schedule on what you're going to be doing inside of your business, at least 3 hours a day. Now, make sure you take notes and complete all action items. I don't care what course you're going through right now. If it's asking you to go through module number 1, well, as you're going through module number 1, don't just go through the full course of the full module. I want you to apply what you're learning as you're going through. Because you got to look at it like this. If you look at a training course and it has 15 modules in it and like 75 lessons, that's an uphill battle. Just imagine if you went through all of that content and by the time you got to the bottom, you don't really remember what's at the top because you didn't implement it. And then you're going to have to go back through the training again. Let's kill 2 birds with 1 stone and take immediate imperfect action. Now, this goes with any course you're going through right now. When you jump into that course, take action from day 1. It's not about just going, oh, I went through the training. That's great and all, but you're 9 times out of 10 within 24 hours after you go through a training, you're going to forget 90% of it unless you implement what you're learning. All right, 100%. Now, you should have your daily routine at this point. So your daily routine, your schedule should be broken down. If you guys haven't caught this daily schedule, then it's in my other free trainings. All right, it's super simple. And I'll walk through it real quick with you guys. Number 1 is market research. All right. That is when we go onto the interweb and we just basically find out what our competitors are doing, what other people are asking, what kind of help is needed out there, right? Doing that type of market research, find out what's popular and what's trending at the time. Now, you don't have to do trends, but what is the current event, inside of digital marketing or in your niche? It doesn't matter what it is, but what is current. Next thing is building content, right? I talk about this all the time. Right? Building content is what's going to get you to move the needle. Make sure you post that content. And then what we want to do is read 10 pages in a book or 1 chapter, send out emails, go live, and then DM and outreach. All right. So that is the actual schedule that you guys have access to. And if you're in the free Facebook group, you have access to it too. All right. This is the first time I went live and taught the 10K 90-day action plan to this group. This is a paid course that we give to our paid clients that are paying, right? For sure. I wanted to bring this to you guys so you guys can see how implementation will unfold. Day 2 is complete all the categories. Now, in our course, the Roadmap Success, it breaks down exactly like this. So you have a literally everyday action plan that's going to teach you what to do from day 1 all the way to day 90. All right. So in the course that we have, it's the defined marketing statement. It doesn't matter what it is for you guys and what course you're in currently. Go through each day and implement. If it's defined marketing statement, then go ahead and do it. Now, a defined marketing statement we'll get into in here in just a second, but make sure that is completely done. Day 3 is complete all the categories. Now, in our course, we teach unlimited TikTok strategies, right? How to not really per se go viral on TikTok, but how to target the right people when you're on TikTok, right? It's not about quantity, it's about quality. All right. So we don't have to have 1 million followers to make $10,000 a month. As a matter of fact, I got clients right now with 5,000 followers and they make well over $10,000 a month. Cut and dry. You do not have to have a large following because 9 times out of 10, all those people followed you from a viral video. They're not even interested in what you have going on anyways. They're just interested in that one piece of content and they decided to follow you. Right. So make sure you guys have all your ducks in a row. Day number 4 is building your high converting sales funnel. This is literally how it breaks down. So within 4 days of being inside of our program or inside of a program that you're in currently, you should have your funnel built. You should have all these assets already lined up and taken action on them, right? If you don't, there's either a fault with you or a fault with that program, right? But 9 times out of 10, or I guess 10 out of 10 times, the only fault in our business is us, right? It doesn't matter what program or course is out there. 10 times out of 10, if there's a problem in your business, it's you, all right? So make sure you take notes on and complete all action items. When you guys are going through your course or whatever course it may be, make sure you're taking notes and taking action on those exact strategies, right? Now, I will look at you guys' notes inside of Passive Income Blueprints, but I'm not sure if you have a mentor or a coach right now that looks over your work and looks over your guys' progression, but we do here at Passive Income Blueprint. So if you have a community, be sure to reach out to that mentor and ask them for additional help. Say, hey, I went through all of your stuff. I took the notes. You want to look over it with me, right? They should have no problem doing that, especially if you invested with them. Hands down, right? And sorry, guys. And by this time, you should have your funnel set up. You should have all those things in line with your business or for your business, all right? Day 5. Now, we complete market research each and every day. But with that being said, market research is not what people think. Like, it's not going into the market of like, I don't know how to explain it, like the market of digital marketing, but the market of who your competitors are, who the people are that you look up to, right? So that would be the market research, not really digital marketing as a whole, but really get inside under that umbrella of the 40,000 foot view and find out what people are commenting on inside of these groups, where they struggle at, all these different things. Now, you should gather market research to set up at this point. So by this point, within 5 days of you being in any kind of training, you should already been on TikToks and looking at other people's content, going into doing funnel and market research in their funnels, funnel hacking them, whatever it may be, to build information so you can execute on that exact strategy, right? Day number 6 is sales and direct outreach. Now, this is basically where we're going to compile all of the market research that we're accumulating, and we're going to do some direct sales or direct outreach and ask people if they need any help, starting conversations in the DMs, right? We should be at least starting 10 conversations every single day. If you start 100 conversations by the end of that month, I promise you, you're going to have so much more traction in your business. If you do that 3 months in a row, you will be making $10,000 in your business, because by asking questions, when people are struggling or asking questions on additional help, that's putting you in a position as being an authority figure, right? Hands down. Now, you should have 100% of completion of the course done by day 6. Now, day 7 through 45. Now, let's talk about growing your Facebook or your TikTok account. And I will have a Q&A at the end of this. So anybody that wants to ask me more questions, you can feel free to ask me questions at the end. But day 7 through 45 is legitimately building your TikTok or building whatever social media platforms you're currently on. Now, if you already have a following, then still follow the plan to build your account the right way. A lot of individuals will come to Passive Income Blueprint and say, Eric, I want to book a call with you. I have 100,000 followers, but I'm not making any money. Well, there's probably a simple reason why. You tried to go viral. You got people on your account, and they're not interested in anything you have to say except for that viral video, right? That could be one of the problems. But if you start with a following already, be sure to walk through this process 100% so you can really wrap your mind around not only the daily schedule, but on actually how to do market research, all right? So a lot of this might be foreign to the individuals that are not inside of Passive Income Blueprints, but this is a good overview, right, on what should be done or taken place in a 90-day time frame to actually achieve the results of $10,000 per month. Now, here's the buyer's journey, okay? It basically walks like in a funnel. As you guys can see here, that's what it looks like, right? You have the awareness stage, you have the consideration stage, you have the intent, purchase, and loyalty. So basically that loyalty, or they come back as a happy customer and maybe repurchase from you again if you have upsells in your program, or if you come out with another product, then they'll be happy to invest with you because they understand the value is there, right? So it all starts with awareness, putting your content out there. Consideration, that's where actually they evaluate what you're putting out there. The intent is, oh, am I going to actually proceed with this? Then they go and do a little bit of market research themselves. They might get on Trustpilot. They might go down some rabbit holes looking on YouTube and see if you're on Google, right? So that's where their intent at. And then that's when they purchase. If they see the values there, they're going to come back and purchase from you, especially if you're starting those conversations, especially if you're asking if somebody needs any kind of help, right? Day 7 through 45 continues. This is where you plan out your content and target all aspects of the buyer's journey. Now, this is the buyer's journey. Now, once we produce the content, which we have a marketing plan in here for you guys, a daily marketing plan, this is when we start posting those videos, 3 to 5 videos a day. Now, the reason why we want to do, I say 3 to 5, is to get your exposure out there, right? Again, it's not about quantity, it's about the quality. So if you can only produce 2 good pieces of content a day, that's better than producing 6 pieces of crap content, right? Just throwing content out there, hoping it sticks to the wall. That's not what it's about, right? We need to educate our audiences. We need to share our stories and who we are. We need to hit some pain points during that road, right? Why did you get started? Think about it. Why did you start in this journey? Go ahead and comment below. Why did you start in this journey, or why are you starting in this journey to make money online? What is the reason why you started? Those are pain points, right? It's not, I want to make more money. That's surface level, right? We need to go interior. We need to go inside and find out what pain points, right? I keep missing my son's baseball practice and my daughter's dance recitals. I never go on vacation. I'm always working overtime, right? Those are pain points. The ultimate outcome of that is obviously make more money so you can achieve all of those other little responsibilities we miss out on as fathers, as mothers, as grandparents, or whatever, right? So if we're constantly working, we can't actually produce any kind of, I guess, value with our families, right? If we work 3 hours a day from home, then we can go and produce value with our families, right? Value is whatever the I or the whole or the person on the other side recognizes as value. Now, if your family recognizes value of you being not gone all the time and that you're spending more quality time with them, that is super valuable for your family, right? So talk about those underlining issues, not just the surface or superficial problems, but the interior problems, right? Hit those pain points, invite them on your journey with you, right? Avoid saying you should do affiliate marketing, because no one likes to be told things on what to do, right? You can suggest, oh, hang on, guys. Turn this phone on here. Sorry about that. So with that being said, we need to make sure that we're advising our customers or our potential customers rather than telling them what they should or should not do. Hands down. All right. So avoid copying other people's content. All right. So take notes on this stuff. Only use ideas. Spin off of somebody else's idea, right? TikTok and all these social media platforms, there's not too much original content out there anymore at all anyways, right? But if you could find a piece of content that you resonate with, that obviously hits some pain points and triggers in you to take action, then let's utilize that same idea and reproduce it on your terms, right? On your guys' how you guys feel about the piece of content, right? Do not mention anything about regarding a promotion or selling within the first 45 days before you get 1,000 followers. It should be all about give me a follow, right? You need to speak into your content and have a few text on the screen. No, do duets and stitches to share your views on things, right? Inside your business related. Don't be afraid to include your life or things you got going on, like wins and losses, trials and tribulations. All these different things need to be spoken about, right? Because it's not like strawberries and peaches and flowers every day in business. It's not. We have ups and we have downs, and people are people. People recognize, hey, people do make mistakes, right? We're not robots, right? So with that being said, make sure you're talking about your downtime, like your low time, but always talk about how you rose above as an example. Don't be afraid to include your lives and things. I keep calling back. Don't be afraid to include your life or things you got going on, right? Hands down. Do very few trends. Try not to follow on the trend factor, right? People find themselves going viral on one video and they might get a little bit of traction, but that's 10,000 followers that you just made overnight. Only maybe 300, if that, might have any interest in your stuff. So we don't have to go viral. We don't have to have large followings to make a substantial amount of money online. You just have to do it the right way. And continuing on day 7 to 45, don't build your account on trends, right? I mean, that brings eyeballs to your stuff, but the problem is your content is not going to be the same after that trend unless you do trends every single time. And again, that's not going to build a business. That's going to build a side hustle, or not even a side hustle. It's going to build a hobby, right? Every call to action or CTA should be to follow you. Now, before you have 1,000 followers, they shouldn't even know what you promote. They should just know that you're online trying to better yourself, especially as a beginner, right? Nobody likes that salesman that just knocks on the door and just tries to intrude and just walk in your house, right? Get to know the person a little bit. Let them get to know you a little bit. This is a huge mistake I see happening all the time. All of a sudden they'll start a little side hustle or start their little business, and day one they're talking about click on the link in my bio, right? Or they're talking about like just craziness. Go to this link here, or whatever. That's not building the value of your current audience. That's actually hurting you 100%. Right? I know we want the money, but the more we think about the money, the further we chase the money away. Right? I hope you guys understand that. Right? I want to be a better job taking care of my family. Absolutely. I'm on TikTok, starting on Facebook. Perfect. Started 5 days. Started today. I started 5 today. Okay, got it. So think about that. Think about providing the value, and then the people will come, right? We don't want to chase people. Let people chase you because you're putting out valuable content or valuable information. Now, again, all of these resources, it gets a little deeper inside of our roadmap, inside of our workbook, but just know this, again, is just surface level information, right? You guys can take this to the next level if you start applying it in your business today. All right. Now, we have to have the mindset of more of like building relationships than sales, right? So when you guys are on these platforms and you repost your content, make sure it's fitting that type of platform, all right? Repost your content. If you're on TikTok, build yourself 1,000 followers, but at the same time, get on Instagram and learn that as well. They're both basically the same. They're short form content platforms. And if we could put a piece of content on TikTok, we can take the watermark off and put it on Instagram, and we can monetize 2 different accounts at the same time. And it's not a whole lot of time out of your day. It truly is not. You can actually take a video, or at least 3 videos off of TikTok, and repurpose them onto another account within 10 minutes. It's not about how long it takes. It's about actually doing it, right? So let's talk about going live on TikTok, at least 45 minutes to 1 hour, 3 times a week. If you can't go live on TikTok, then go live somewhere else, in your Facebook group or in Instagram. Try to engage with your audience. Nobody knows who you are. There are so many people out there competing for that spot that we have to mimic what they're doing through quality, right? If we can't beat them through going viral, then let's put out quality content, right? Market research and all those different things play part in building quality content, because we have an idea on what people actually want to learn, not what we want to teach. Hope that makes sense. Engage with others. Don't just be that spammer, right? And just get on TikTok and expect everybody to follow and watch your videos, but you not follow and watch anybody else's videos. If you see a good video of another marketer promoting, doesn't matter what product or service, give that, if he has value, give them a like and a follow. You show a little love, because you never know. They might have good content, but they might not be making any money, right? So they might follow you because you have number one, good content, and you're making money. By day 45, I know you guys can be making money if you follow this strategy correctly. Within a week, I've seen people start making money with this strategy. So cut and dry, provide the value, show up, and be the transparent, authentic you, right? 100%. Now, pre-selling your content. Let's talk about the outcomes, the processes, the results, how-tos, lessons, right? Wins, struggles, and plans. Right? Talk about the things on how to build an online business. Don't just say it's easy to make $10,000 online. All you have to do is go to this website and read books, and then you'll get paid for reading, right? That is, it doesn't work. It sounds really good, but in all actuality, that's going to hurt you in the long run, because people are not going to see value off of that. And then if a person's an actual person you want to work with, they're not going to want to look at that kind of content. They want to actually make money. They don't want to go read books and try to make $10,000 a month, because it's not possible. Trust me, right? So let's just talk about the outcomes, the processes that you take, the mentorship programs that you jump into, the results that if you don't got any results, use the hero's journey or the guru story, right? Talk about the results of other people in your community. Talk about the results of your mentor. That the reason why you can talk about those results is because you're using that exact strategy inside of your business today, right? So we know hands down that strategy has achieved 7 figures for some people, right? Myself included. If that strategy helped me achieve 7 figures in my business in 22 months, and you're following that exact strategy, you can talk as if that strategy is gold, right? I hope you guys can really wrap your mind around this. We have a lot of clients come in, a lot of people get on my calendar and say, I don't know, I don't have any success. I haven't made a commission. It doesn't matter. You don't have to. When I first started this journey, I rode the coattails of my mentor. I truly did. I talked about his success and that I had my hands on his strategy that was making him $50,000 a month, right? I utilized that to my advantage. And I talked about that strategy is super secret to our community. If you want access to it, go ahead and reach out to me, right? So I utilized his success. I utilized the success of the community I was in. And then eventually, after doing that so many times, answering all these questions, having conversations, my business blew up, right? It's not common for a person to come into construction, 0 tech skills, 0 following like I had. I'm not a guru, right? I could still barely type 20 words a minute. But what I did have was I had a guru story. I had somebody I could leverage off of that had that success before me. And I just leveraged their basically their success. And I utilized that in my own content because it was true. It was gold, right? It was like, it did work, right? Hands down. So think about that. The outcomes, the process, results, how-to, lessons, wins, struggles, and plans. If you're struggling in your business right now, put that out there in TikTok. Man, I've been doing this for 6 months and I can't figure it out. I went to a mastermind or I went to a free training today in passive income blueprints, and it absolutely blew my mind, right? I can talk about my failures and know it's okay. Not everybody's a winner every single day, right? I have my ups and downs as well. So utilize that in your guys' content at the same time. And then pre-selling your content. Talk about what it takes to actually build an online business, right? Why is your training different than anybody else's? What's the differentiator, right? What do people hate doing? Think about that. Do people hate going live every single day? Do people hate seeing these fake side hustle videos, right? Whatever it is, talk about it. What are they pissed about? What is your avatar mad about? Think about it. What are you mad about right now? And why are you taking this leap? Think about, put yourself in those shoes of your avatar, right? What's the unique promise or the outcome of your program? In this one right here, I guarantee you, if you follow this plan 100% in 90 days, you will have $10,000 in your pocket. I can guarantee this program, but I can't guarantee you showing up and put the work in, right? So what unique promises or outcome does your program have? Some programs say, oh, you get 100% commission. Well, it might work for a little while, right? What results are there? Talk about the results, the wins inside of your community, the success stories, your success stories, if you have any, right? Even any kind of success is something that somebody else sees as an accomplishment. So what I mean is, if you have your funnel built and it only took you 4 days to build your whole business pretty much, but there's other people out there struggling for 30, 60, 90 days and they don't even have nothing put together, talk about how you put it together in 4 days. Showcase that strategy on what you did, right? You are now going to look like the authority because people's minds are going to be blown, right? He put his business together in 4 days. How is that even possible, right? I'm still doing this 60 days later and I don't have nothing set up. Talk about those strategies on what you did step by step on how to build your business, right? What are the major roadblocks that person might have in their business, right? Is it time? I'm too old. Think about what's costing them from getting started. Think about when you first started this adventure, right? Did you go down the rabbit hole of Google and YouTube? Did you sit on the sidelines for 6 months just watching everybody else and finally decide to take action, right? Use yourself and your current situation as your catalyst to repel or to ascend your business upwards, right? Use your today, like what you struggle with, what your wins are, all these different things, implement in your business, and you will see change. It's not about clicking the link in my bio and hope for the best. Because again, the more you chase the commissions, the faster and harder you push them away. It's so transparent when people see you being desperate, right? When you're not desperate and you're just there to actually help somebody along, because when you teach something to somebody else, you're actually helping yourself, right? I hope you guys can visualize that. I want a better job taking care of my family, right? Well, better job taking care of your family. Taking care of your family. What does that mean, Trevor? Get a little deeper than that, right? Everybody could say taking care of my family. What is that? Medical, emotional, physical, right? Do we have relatives that aren't doing too good that need a little boost, right? Talk about those situations, right? For myself, I have a couple brothers. One died in prison. He got his neck slashed, right? I have different things I could talk about in my content that's going to help position me as the authority, because that other person might be going through those same things with their family. But we need to talk about what those things are. So what does that look like to you? A better taking care of my family, right? What does that really entail, right? Talk about what taking care of your family does, right? In your content. That's a little bit deeper of an emotional pain point, rather than, okay, I want to take care of my family too, but he didn't talk about all the nitty-gritty things that's going to make me take action, right? You guys took action for a reason. You guys showed up to this training for a reason, probably because I hit a pain point or two. Not just making 10K online, but I'm sure I said somewhere in my content that hit a pain point or triggered you to actually jump onto this live as well, right? So paint a vivid picture in detail on what that looks like. Taking care of your family. What does that actually look like? Let's paint a picture on what that looks like, okay? And most important, start conversations, all right? If you don't start conversations, nobody's going to know you're really out there. You're going to hope and pray for viral videos. And when that happens, you're not going to respond to the comments of people struggling, right? That was a big problem that I had when I first started. I would see these individuals that were gurus making all this money online, and I thought it was so great, and like that's what I wanted to do. But when I went to their comments in their chats or to send a message, I would never get a response, right? So I did not take action with those people because of that fact. So building a business and having a side hustle or a hobby are two different things. This is how you build long-term sustainability, all right? When you don't comment back to people, when you don't do those things, you're not building your business. You're building somebody else's business. You're not branding yourself. All they think about is viral videos and you're good on camera, right? Great. He has an offer. It's superficial. Let's talk about deeper pain points, right? If you want to make $10,000 a month, then you need to create 100 different conversations per month, all right? 10 per day at least if you can, right? If you reach out to 10 people and only 3 people respond back, just keep stacking that up. Those 3 people are going to be winners in your business. Those 3 people could be potential clients. All right. Yes, it takes some time to start conversations. And yes, it takes a strategy to start conversations. That's why we have an SOP to help you out with those different things. But remember, guys, if you are coming into Passive Income Blueprints and you struggle forever and you've done everything how I just talked about, going viral and posting your link the very first day and telling people to buy from you when they don't even know who you are, that's what we don't want to do, right? We need to start at least 100 conversations each month, 10 conversations a day, right? You're not going to communicate with all 10. You might only get 3 out of that 10, but at the end of the month, it will add up to 100. And if you speak to 10 people a day, at the end of that 30 days, I promise you're going to be making money. I promise you, at the end of the 90 days, there's no reason why you can't make $10,000 in your business, so you can be at Little Johnny's baseball practice, so you can go to Little Susie's dance recital. That's what it's about. It's not about the money. It's about what the money brings, time and freedom, right? 100%. If you start 5 new conversations for 30 days, create 150 new opportunities, all right? That's all we need to do. Do 5 conversations a day. Do 10 conversations a day. Do something more than you're doing now, right? If you're expecting just to go to people's masterminds and go to these classes and learn all this information, but not go execute on it, you're not going to have no results, right? You're just going to be walking around with all this information. You're being greedy is what you're doing. You're being greedy and selfish because you're not giving it away. The more you give, the more you get. And that goes hand in hand with everything in this world, right? If you give people grief, you'll get grief back. If you give people kindness, you'll get kindness back. If you give people value, you'll make money back. Cut and dry. All right. So TikTok followers past 1,000. Once your TikTok followers past 1,000, then we can start talking about these different action tasks. Number 1 is plan out your content to target all aspects of the buyer's journey. Remember the funnel, the awareness stage? Let's produce content on exactly that. Let's bring people into our ecosystem. Use the content planner that we currently have, right? And if you guys don't have this, it's in our paid course. But for the people that do have it, utilize it, please, right? I'm breaking it down on a whole nother level right now. Continue with everything from day 7 to 45. Everything that I said, market research, right? Here it is. Market research, building your content throughout for the day, right? Reading 10 pages of a book. An audio book is not the same thing as reading a book, right? And then we got sending out emails. If you don't have emails to send right now and you're like, I just started, Eric, well, go out there and have 10 conversations. Go out there and strike up conversations. Hey, I just started in this affiliate marketing business, or I just started in the health niche, right? Today's day number 4. I have my funnel built up. Is there anything that you need help with? I see you out there making content, but do you have your business set up? Is there anything I can help you with, right? Just by lending somebody a little hand, they may say no, get bent, or go get lost. But most likely they're like, yeah, you built your business in 4 days. How'd you do that? Well, I have a great action plan and a great mentor I can set you up with. But what can I help you with right now, right? So when we start these conversations, it's going to start building a reputation for ourselves as being that authority figure inside of your space. Now, will you have to do this forever? No, but we're trying to get the ball rolling, right? Will you have to start 10 new conversations after you're making $10,000 a month? No, you won't. You might only have to start 5 or 3, right? Just to keep the wheel going, right? But 100%. But following just simple guidelines from day 1 to 45 will keep your business running like a well-oiled machine. Use the content planner, right? Post 3 to 5 videos per day. If you're going to do quality content, then post 2, but be consistent. People see inconsistencies, right? 100%. You might go at this for 2 weeks and just be consistent, and you start getting traction. You're not even knowing it. And then you stop for 2 weeks or a month and you go off and chase another shiny object because it wasn't working the first day, right? And that's not how this situation works, right? We build long-term sustainabilities. We build relationships to bring in the revenue. Continue with everything from day 7 to 45, but this time you can start pre-selling inside of your content and informing your audience of your offer. Before you have 1,000 followers, they should not know what you're promoting. They should not know anything about what you're selling at all, right? Even if you have 1,000 followers and plus, you should still chum the waters, especially if you don't have your own product. If you're promoting somebody else's offer, they shouldn't know what it is within that first 1,000 followers. They shouldn't. They should be enticed to learn and follow you because you're an authority, because they resonate with your story. Then once you pop the thing on them, hey, I have something to offer you guys. Everything I've been talking about and teaching for the last 90 days or whatever, I have it available for anybody who wants to take action. You'll be surprised on how many people's hands go up because you built that authority before you had 1,000 followers, right? Stay away from mentioning affiliate programs, as they will be more curious. So don't talk about, if you're in, say, Legendary Marketer, don't talk about Legendary Marketer. Don't talk about Dave Sharp. If you're in Passive Income Blueprints, don't talk about Passive Income Blueprints until you build that authority, because all they're going to do is go search it themselves, or they might find another creator that produces content better than you, that's providing more value than you, right? So you want to chum the waters and don't give away the whole boat. Talk more about the ideas and skill sets that's behind actually making this money or achieving the success that you want, because success to everybody might be different. Success to me is health, wealth, and relationship. If my health is good, that's success. If my relationships are good, that's success. And if my bank account is good, that's success. That's my definition of success. It's not about money, all of it, right? You have to be happy. You have to be happy. You have to be healthy. You have to be happy, right? They work together, right? It's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. I can't express it enough, right? So talk more about the ideas and the skills back behind what your strategy is, and teach them on learning, not just how to go to Google and read a book and make it $10,000 a month, because it's not possible. It doesn't work, right? That's just going to lure somebody in. Either way, guys, build the value. Day 46 through 90. Now, this builds your personal brand. That's what we actually have, a free 5-day challenge coming up, and I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit more about that at the end, but it's all about building your personal brand. No one will know you from XYZ if you don't talk about who you are, right? Your shortcomings, your wins, your losses, all of these different things inspire people because we are so alike, it'll blow your mind. When you start talking about not going to little Johnny's baseball practice because you constantly have to work overtime sitting in 3 hours of traffic each day, right? People can resonate better with that than, hey, you want to make money online? Yeah, I do, right? Let's talk about the pain points. Let's talk about your avatar. Let's talk about building your authority. Let's talk about branding you. Don't brand the companies. People buy from people, not from companies, right? So your job is not to sell anyone, especially if they already have a product. Your job is to see what their problem is and have a solution or provide some information for a solution. That's all it is, right? If somebody came to me, I had 1,000 followers, right? I have 1,001 followers. They've been following me. They're like, Eric, what are you doing, man? Like, you're learning all this interesting stuff. Like, what's your goal? What are you doing? Well, I'm glad you asked. I'm aspiring to be a digital marketer. I'm trying to work less so I can spend time with my family more. All these different things. If you want that strategy, I can go ahead and send it to you. Would you like it? Absolutely, man. I've been watching you for 90 days now, and finally I figured out what you're doing, right? It works like that. It truly does. We have so many students. I can go on and on about who actually achieved the success through this strategy because they built their personal brand, right? They didn't build a business. They built their brand, not a name, not a color, but who they are as a person, right? People buy from people, not from companies. Mix up the calls to action. Comment below. Check your profile for more information, right? It's not always go to the link in my bio. Not everybody wants to buy something from you because you said to go buy something from you. That's not how it works, right? If people are going to buy something from you, or people are going to investigate more about you because they want to, because you inspired them to, not because you told them to. Do 10 new conversations each and every day inside the DMs on TikTok, whatever it is. If you don't have any traction, you put out videos and that's not really working for you at the time, then go out there and start some conversations. The people that like your stuff, or go out there and see another marketer that might be struggling. Like, man, his content's not that good. I bet I can help him out, right? Go in there and provide a little value. Comment on a couple of their videos. Let them know that you're there. Maintain 5 ongoing conversations every single day. So if you start up 10, you might have 5 going. 3 to 5 conversations every single day will help you explode your business, right? We're building a business, right? People think it's just so easy. You put up a link in the bio and people are going to just buy from you, and it's going to rainbows and unicorns are going to fly out of the sky. It's not how it truly works, right? Some people get lucky and they have a unicorn right up their rear and they can put out content. All of a sudden they just make all this money, but that's not common. That's probably 1 in 1,000 people can actually do that, right? And it's not sustainable. What's sustainable is building your brand, right? Review previous trainings if needed. Go through the content of whatever training course you're in. Execute every single day with precision, right? Go in there and fail. Go in there and try to fail. Go in there and try to find some kind of failure, right? So you can go back to the training, go back to the courses, go back to your community, your mentor, and ask them, hey, I got stuck here because I was really going outside myself, and I went back into the training and I thought I missed something, and I did. I don't understand this. Whatever it is, right? Review the old trainings. Go back and get a recap. But don't go through the trainings 3 times because the first time you went through it, the second time you went through it and tried to implement. That's not how it works. Go through the training first. I don't care what course you're in. Go through the training the first time and understand what you're doing as you're doing it, and implement it as you go. You're going to have so much more understanding of what's taking place, right? Go live on TikTok for 30 minutes each day if you can. As soon as you get 1,000 followers, watch what happens. Go live on one of these social media platforms so people can get to know you a little bit more rather than what's on a video. Let them ask you questions. Continue day 46 through 90. Pre-sell your content and talk about what it takes to build an online business. Talk about the outcomes, the processes, the results, the how-tos, the lessons, the wins, the struggles, the plans, all of those things, right? I hope you guys are taking notes on this stuff because it's high-value content here. It's high-value information. Now, I know I'm going a little fast and might be on a higher level, but just realize I have all this information power-packed inside this course right here. And you guys will have an opportunity to book a call with me. You guys choose to do so. All right, pre-selling your content. Now, why is your training different? Why do people hate doing it? What are they pissed about? What's unique or the unique promise? Continue with the same stuff. Same kind of content, same inside every day, right? What's their major roadblocks, or what were your major roadblocks? Paint a vivid picture in detail when you're producing this content. It's not about I want to help my family. No, it's why do you want to help your family doing what, right? Talk about those things. Talk about those different avenues, right? As an example, my cousin, bad drug addict, right? Can't get him out of the hole. He's in the pocket doing dope, doing all this stuff. I would love to help him. Even at this position here, I still can't help him, but I can be there as a friend. I could still, pick when he wants to call me at 12 in the afternoon. Usually I'm just pushing go to my voicemail because I'm at work. But today I can hold myself up and be like, yeah, I can answer his call because I work from home, right? That's what I want to achieve, to be there for my family. So when my cousin needed me, knowing that I went through the same roller coaster as he did, I'm his support system. But what happens if my cousin were to try to call me? I was at work, I didn't answer, then all of a sudden he overdosed on fentanyl, right? Think about those different things. That's painful, right? That's deep. That is super deep. Think about those things and how you can elevate your business. You don't have to have a cousin that's using drugs, and you don't have to have all these crazy stories. It's all about the lows and the highs of your journey. Follow the SOP, right? We have the SOP once again inside here. Start 5 new conversations. If you make $10,000 a month or $10,000 a month, then you need to create 100 pieces of different opportunities to make at least 10 sales that month. I'm not sure what you guys, if you're in another program, I'm not sure what they pay per commission, but to make 10 sales here in Passive Income Blueprints, or to make $10,000 in Passive Income Blueprints, you need, I think, 7.5 sales. So 7.5 sales to make $10,000 in a month, right? That's it. It's going to happen from starting conversations. It's going to happen from building the value of who you are as a person, right? 5 new conversations for 30 days creates 150 new opportunities. Again, you don't have to do this forever. Do I have conversations in the DM still? Yes. Are they 10 each day? No, they're not, because we have a well-oiled machine. We've done this in the beginning. Now we can kind of relax and bring people to a Facebook group and teach to many. Rather than having one conversation, I can have conversation with, there's 11 people right here in the live. I'm having a conversation with 11 of you guys right now, right? We're actually having a conversation. I'm teaching you, and you can comment back. So I see right here, it says, makes sense. Thanks for that. Taking notes, 100%. I want a better job taking care of my family, right? It's deeper, guys. It's deeper, right? Help a new person each week. Help one new person each week. Now, if you're in a community right now, it doesn't matter if you're in Passive Income Blueprints, any kind of other programs out there. If you've been there for 3 weeks, you're 3 weeks ahead of the new person. Lend your services to that person. Reach out to them. Say, hey, Bill, I seen that, you got in a couple of weeks or got in last week. Is there anything I can help you with? I'm already got my business set up. I'll spend 10 minutes with you or 20 minutes with you to help you out. That right there goes so far. When we put that out to the universe, that good energy, that good help, right? It's your community. It's your brotherhood, right? It's your sisterhood. It's your community. It's your family, right? Even if they're not in your community, and you see somebody in ClickFunnels struggling with a funnel and everybody's sending them a link with rather than any advice, go in there and provide a little advice. The last thing they want is another program. They want a little help, right? So if you provide that each day, one person a week, that's it, right? I like to do it one time a day. I help one person for free each day. I'll jump on a call for somebody. I'll do something, but I pick who they are. I don't tell everybody, hey, I just helped another person today. It's a more of an internal thing, right? It's giving myself, it reminds myself that I do know certain things and I can help people. And it goes a long way, guys. So if there's somebody in need that needs your help, don't think you can't help them. Because if you've been in a program for 2 weeks and a person just got there, you got 2 weeks of information that they don't have. And if you can help that person through that problem, man, I'm telling you what, do that once a week in different Facebook groups, do that in different places. Provide that value and see what happens in your business, right? For those, okay. So anyways, guys, let me see here. I skipped a slide here, but anyways, I have a 5-day challenge coming up. It's a live 5-day challenge, right? You're going to get tons of value out of it. I'm going to teach you how to brand yourself. I'm going to teach you how to use your story to sell. I'm going to do all kinds of crazy stuff. So if you guys want that training, you guys want access to that, go ahead and comment below and I'll be sure to send you a link to get access to that. Inside the 5-day training, we're going to teach you the importance of social selling and how to use it to target your ideal buyer or to purchase. We're going to talk about how to identify common mistakes that 98% of people make that lead to a failed business. We're going to talk about the simple formula that I use to craft a powerful brand authority that turns cold leads into raging fans. We're also going to talk about how to increase sales with authority and leverage social proof, results, and your powerful message without arrogance. And last one, or not second to last one, is and many more Passive Income Blueprints goodies, right? So if you guys want access to that right there, Sam, if you're in here right now watching, I'll jump on a call with you right now. I know I got word from Anthony that you are interested and wanted to talk to me. So after this live right now, I'm going to go ahead and open my calendar up for you, my friend. If you want to jump on a call with me, we can go ahead and do that if you're watching right now. So whoever commented that they want the 5-day, it's 5 days, me going live, 5 days live, right? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, starting on the 18th. I'll go live for 5 days for 1 hour each time. Then I'm going to have a VIP session for anybody that wants to ask me more personalized questions. It's absolutely free to you, right? To everybody. Now, will there be an offer at the end of it? Yes, I will have an offer available for you guys at the end of it. With that being said, if you guys want access to that, go ahead and click on that link right now, whatever you guys are viewing from. I'm not sure if you're in TikTok or if you're not TikTok, if you're on YouTube or whatever Facebook group and you do not have access to the live 5-day training, it's coming up on the 18th. Get your seat now because they are filling up fast. All right. So I'm going to open it up to some Q&A. We got about 4 minutes left. So I'll go ahead and drop that link in there. Anthony dropped it for you guys. Please go ahead and ask your questions. If you guys don't have any questions, I'm going to move on. I know I ran through that pretty quick, but that was a whole hour of me running my mouth. Just imagine if I slowed down. You guys have access to this live training. You guys can go back and watch the replay, check out all the slides, put it together in your business, right? If you think this is the fixed all, then perfect. It's for you, right? My clients pay thousands of dollars for this information. So I'll give it to you guys for free today to help you guys out as much as I possibly can as I bring value, because I know I can give you guys the whole freaking training in one day, right? And for you guys to figure it out would be pretty hard. I'm glad you liked it, Trevor. I'm glad everybody liked it. If there's no questions, if you can't think of any questions right now, that's okay, right? Go ahead and watch the video again and comment below. You're very welcome. You're very welcome, Trevor. Everybody's very welcome. Again, my name is Eric Forner, the CEO of Passive Income Blueprints. We have a live 5-day training coming up on the 18th, so get your seats. We will be letting people into the Facebook group a few days early. Just let you guys know, we have not let anybody in yet, but we will be letting people in a few days early, all right? So Facebook user, you're very welcome. I can't see your name, but you're very welcome. I'm glad to have you in the community. If you guys don't have any questions, then I'm going to take off. I got 2 minutes left to spend with you beautiful people, right? Go out there and get yourself some books. Apply what you learn. You want the challenge. Okay, if you want the challenge, go up above. There's a couple links above, a couple comments above. Go ahead and click on that link right there and join the challenge. All right? With that being said, you guys have a blessed night. I will see you guys again next Monday. I'll probably go live next Monday, even though it's going to be the challenge day. I probably still will go live. Maybe I won't. I'm going to be pretty burnt out. We'll have to decide, right? We'll decide. So if you want the challenge, go ahead and click on the link above. Go ahead and get your seat inside the 5-day challenge. If you guys are out there on the outside looking in, if you guys want to come in here and ask questions, that's fine. Either way, please take action. Ask questions, implement, go out there and try to help some people out. Even though you just started a couple weeks ago or whatever it may be, you have enough knowledge to get somebody else along the way, right? So again, my name is Eric Forner, the CEO of Passive Income Blueprints. I will see you guys on the 18th. The live training starts at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. They will be recorded. I expect everybody that's coming into the challenge to take action and be an action taker. If you're not an action taker in my challenge, I will kick you out, right? What I mean by taking action is commenting and following through with all of the different homework assignments. And I will be having also a little giveaway in there too, right? I'm going to have a little bonus for you guys. So I'm going to keep that under wraps until it happens. But with that being said, my name is Eric Forner, CEO of Passive Income Blueprints. I will see you guys on Monday. If you have any questions, comment below. Get going, get started, take action. This is just the tip of the iceberg, baby. This is nothing complete compared to what else is in store for you guys, all right? Once again, you guys have a blessed night. I will see you guys on the flip side.